It was just another scorching evening in Music City when everything changed in an instant. As Taylor Swift made an unexpected appearance that transformed what should have been a routine, tight-end university event into an absolute Swiftie extravaganza that nobody saw coming. Travis Kelce was supposedly there for business purposes, but anyone with functioning eyeballs could see the man was completely absorbed in his role as the world's most devoted boyfriend. Sporting a grin so wide you'd think he'd just won front row tickets to every Eras Tour show for the rest of eternity. Then the internet practically exploded when a sultry photograph surfaced from the launch party showing Taylor with her arms lovingly draped around Travis's neck. And even though these two lovebirds were merely background figures in someone else's snapshot, they somehow managed to look like they belonged on the cover of the greatest romantic comedy soundtrack ever produced. The whole scene was giving serious public display of affection, energy with main character vibes. And, predictably, the fans went absolutely feral over every single detail they could analyze and dissect. But here's where things get even more interesting. Because the very next evening, Taylor did what she does better than anyone else on the planet and completely stole the spotlight in the most effortless way imaginable. Kelce looked thoroughly proud and perhaps slightly oblivious as she cheered him on from the VIP section at Brooklyn Bowl, probably thinking she was simply playing the part of the supportive girlfriend, without realizing she was about to become the main event herself. Let's discuss the incredible vibes Taylor was radiating as she commanded the VIP area, like she personally owned the entire establishment, casually taking bathroom selfies with NFL wives, somehow managing to blend in while simultaneously outshining absolutely everyone else in attendance, which is honestly a skill that should be studied in masterclasses worldwide. Meanwhile, Travis was delivering what fans are describing as an absolute masterpiece in the art of route running. And while his athletic clips were definitely going viral across all social media platforms, everyone knows the real reason people were watching was to zoom in and see if they could spot Taylor lurking somewhere in the background of every single frame, just when the excitement couldn't possibly reach any higher levels of complete chaos. Kane Brown casually strolled onto the scene like he was the designated country music representative ready to bring down the house, only to discover, rather quickly, that he had essentially become Taylor Swift's opening act without any advance warning whatsoever. The poor guy genuinely believed he was going to be the evening's very special guest performer until Swift nonchalantly appeared mid-set like she was simply dropping by a casual dinner party with friends, and Kane had teased the crowd with that. Classic move where artists hint about having someone big joining them on stage before Taylor Swift literally materialized out of thin air and proceeded to shake it off in the most spectacular fashion imaginable. They ended up performing an impromptu duet that had people in the audience completely combusting with excitement, phones flying up into the air like it was some kind of national emergency situation, and Kane later posted about the entire surreal experience with a laugh-out-loud attitude about getting completely smacked. Because honestly, who wouldn't feel like a background extra in their own show when Taylor crashes? The microphone armed with nothing but glitter and her guitar, the crowd predictably lost their collective minds. And it's safe to say the event officially transformed into tight end and Taylor Swift University for the remainder of the evening. This wasn't just any ordinary pop-in performance from Taylor, though, because this marked her first live show since successfully reclaiming ownership of her master recordings like the absolute boss queen she's always been, and insiders are reporting that she's been feeling incredibly emotional and victorious, like she finally wrestled the entire music industry into a glittery chokehold and emerged, triumphant with her complete discography and a crown to match. This seemingly low-key Nashville appearance might have appeared casual on the surface, but the symbolism was absolutely deafening, because this girl now has complete ownership of her musical past, and she's flexing that power on every available stage, bathroom mirror, and Instagram feed she can find. The re-recording era might be gradually winding down, but her energy levels are absolutely not decreasing because she's still operating in full superstar mode, even when she's simply visiting her boyfriend's football-themed party. And if you want to see more amazing moments like this, make sure to subscribe because we're always covering the latest Taylor Swift updates and surprises. Speaking of the world's most supportive boyfriend, Travis Kelce is officially entering his Instagram boyfriend Hall of Fame era because the man didn't just cheer enthusiastically from backstage. He went completely full Swiftie mode in the comment sections like a fan who had completely lost all sense of chill and restraint. When the NFL dropped a carousel of photographs from Taylor's surprise tight end university concert appearance, Kelce did exactly what any obsessed boyfriend would do and jumped directly into the comments section to virtually scream, "Turn me up." Tay-Tay, in all capital letters, with the kind of energy that's typically reserved for screaming from the front row while wearing friendship bracelets and holding homemade signs. Naturally, the internet responded exactly as expected by swooning, taking screenshots, and collectively screaming because his adorable love-soaked comment managed to rack up over 333,000 likes faster than anyone could say the word. Fortnite and fans are absolutely loving how Kelce is fully embracing the boyfriend of a global pop icon. Aesthetic with complete confidence and authenticity. The guy might be professionally known for breaking tackles on the football field, but right now, he's breaking social media. Algorithms with public displays of affection, comments, and emotional emojis that would make teenage girls everywhere proud of his dedication to the cause. Meanwhile, let's take a moment to discuss Taylor's absolutely stunning look that evening because she definitely didn't show up with any intention of blending into the background crowd, instead appearing in a strappy black mini dress with red lipstick perfectly applied, sparkly eye makeup on point, and a deliberately messy low bun that somehow managed to look completely effortless while probably costing somewhere around $600 to achieve that perfect imperfection. The girl sparkled like a human disco ball, with earrings and pendants doing the absolute most while still maintaining that casual "know-me, I just casually dropped in" vibe that's somehow lethal for everyone else, trying to compete with that level of natural glamour and star power. Insiders are reporting that Kelce was completely melting over the entire situation, like a golden retriever puppy with his first major crush. And honestly, we completely understand that reaction because when your girlfriend hijacks an NFL concert, absolutely rocks the microphone, and looks like a literal dream in front of your entire professional industry family, commenting something basic and generic just isn't going to adequately express those feelings. While Travis continues earning his honorary Swiftie badge through dedicated social media support. Tennis superstar Iga Swiatek finds herself dangerously close to getting her fan. Credentials completely revoked after what can only be described as an epic failure. The reigning Grand Slam champion and self-declared Taylor Swift enthusiast just completely flunked the ultimate fangirl quiz involving Swift lyrics versus Shakespeare quotes. And the resulting chaos was absolutely chef's kiss, perfect in terms of entertainment value. In a video that's currently circulating faster than any Taylor Swift vault track leak, Swiatek was shown squinting intensely at poetic lines while guessing like her entire career depended on getting the answers correct, which obviously wasn't actually the case, but the dramatic tension was absolutely palpable throughout the entire experience.